All right, we got something a little different than what I have normally been doing right now. This is a Miguron Knives knife. Here is their information if you want to go and check them out. This comes to me from Dennis, EDC for Fun YouTube channel. There'll be a link to his YouTube channel down below. And I'll put a link to this knife on Amazon down below too, because I saw it over there for 49 bucks. Okay, why this is a little different is because I have been doing a lot of, one-off custom knives and stuff like that recently. And Dennis sent me a bunch of his more budgety knives at 49 bucks. I think this is in that budget category. Again, it's a weird thing, right? Where does budget stop? Where does affordable begin? Where does custom then go? Like, I don't think there's really a chart, and it's kind of different for everybody. And I do understand that. Some people go, oh my gosh, it's a $250 knife. I could only dream to have a $250 knife. I totally understand that. And I'm not bagging on anybody or saying anything. It's all relative to you, your financial situation, your job, your life, whatever it is. So don't ever feel as though you're less than because you carry a $50 knife. One of my favorite budget knives still to this day is the Kubi Carve, the KB237. 40-ish bucks on Amazon. It's an awesome knife. It's a flipper. It's a Tonto. Like, there's nothing wrong with this knife at all. And I carried that a lot before. This is very similar. 50 bucks, 14C 28N blade steel, micarta scales. I didn't even check. I don't know if this is a titanium clip or not. Let's see what the magnet says. Yeah, so titanium clip, 3D milled pocket clip, which works great in the pocket, has just enough spring. Micarta backspacer. Let's take a close-up look, shall we? It's done really nice. Now, this is something that Dennis has carried and used and whatnot. So this may not be pristine looking. It might be a little dirty. There might be a ding and some wear marks on the micarta from your jeans. No big deal. Nice flipper tab. This thing is crazy sharp. 14C gets really, really sharp. It's just a good looking liner lock. Steel liners. But that's okay. Like, it doesn't always have to be a $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 plus custom knife. We can enjoy $50 knives the same as expensive knives. So don't ever feel bad that you can't afford something different. Okay. So let's talk about some specs. 4 5/8. 7 5/8 overall, 3.25 inch blade. That gives you like 2.9 inches of cutting edge because it has a pretty big finger choil here. But you can choke up on it, get in for more detail work. This is really a user knife. And that's part of the beauty of having these budgeter knives. Nobody's going to care. Even me. I'm not going to give two craps about using something like this for any task. If I pull out one of my more custom $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 knives, I might think twice about using it for something. I do use my knives. I do carry those expensive knives, and I will use them. But if push came to shove and I had to dig in and pry on something for whatever reason, I wouldn't think twice about using this. The King Battle in the other room, I might think twice about it. Is it life or death? Yeah, I'm going to use it. If I mess up an expensive knife, I mess it up. Is it not quite life and death? And I can run out to the car and get the right tool or go back to the garage and get the right tool? Yeah, sure. But that's the beauty of these types of knives. All right. Weighs in at 4 ounces. It runs on bearings. Miguron is obviously a Chinese-made company. That's how you can get something like this for that price. I believe they're steel liners. Let me double check. Since I'm talking about it, I just want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, steel liners. So titanium is not magnetic. The hardware is also steel. So that's fine. I have no problems with that. What is over here? Got a weird magnet. That's, as I was reaching for the magnet in my drawer, I saw this, or I felt this. This is the speaker buzzer from my AirTag. So I have an AirTag, and I've done a video on that before, that I will send around with expensive shipments. And I took the buzzer out so that it doesn't buzz when it's traveling with somebody else or anything like that. So a little covert AirTag, if you will. Here it is with the Sharpie. Here it is next to that Kubi. This one is in D2 with black micarta, or black G10, and all blacked out. But again, very similar. Liner lock, different blade shape, but that same type of fit, finish, and feel in the hand. And here it is with the Spyderco Delica, just to give you an idea. I think these are fun little knives. I'm not a huge Wharncliffe. I think they call this a sheep's foot. The aesthetics of this blade don't really turn me on, but it feels really good in the hand. It works really well in the pocket. All in all, I mean, it's a pretty damn good knife for $50. So let me know your thoughts down below. I think I've done some other Miguron knives from a Therapeutic Edge has lent me some, and I'm sure other people around the times have sent different Migurons. But yeah, EDC for fun. Thank you, Dennis, so much for sending this in. I got a couple others of his to film, so stay tuned for those as well. And we'll get these back to you. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a fantastic day.